Okay, today is week 1 of week 8. 8 weeks of grammar. Uh, Hopefully, we can cover the most basic minimum of grammar that we should cover to enable us to translate the Quran even more deeper than word hacking. Okay, so basically, the last 12 weeks was what we call in traditional Arabic as sarf. Okay, uh, and the next 8 weeks will be on grammar. I will cover 3 main points for today. The first is big picture Arabic, the second is big picture grammar, and the third is verbal sentence hacking, okay, which you will get a template on how to hack a verbal sentence. More on that later. So I will start with big picture Arabic. Okay, ready to start grammar? Grammar ni buat orang berhenti belajar bahasa Arab. Okay. Okay. So that's why we didn't start with grammar. We have to start with sort of. So if you can't survive word hacking, sort of, you will never survive sentence hacking. Okay. So now we are going into a deeper territory. Okay. So before going into grammar, I would like to talk about big picture Arabic. Okay, I believe that if you don't see the bigger picture of Arabic, you will lessen your chances to continue learning Arabic language, especially the grammar part. Okay, so big picture Arabic is like this. If I were to say something like the word kitab, okay, if you have not learned Arabic, if you did not come to this class, okay, if I were to ask you what's the meaning of kitab, you would say anything. Book, okay. So you can say book. What else? You can also say kitab, right? In Malay, kitab can also refer to Quran. What else? Kitab can refer to Quran, mushaf. Okay, genapkan sekali. In English they call it holy book. Okay, what else can kitab mean? I think that's all lah. Okay, or in Melayu buku lah. In Malay, book. Okay, so when you give these meanings, where do you get these meanings actually? Where do these meanings come from? Dictionary. Okay, so this meaning comes from dictionary. Where else does it come from? Translations. Okay, translations of what? Quran, you mean? Can it come from your parents? Can, right? Can it come from your children who learn in Madrasah Masjid or something? Can, right? So it comes from people, it comes from dictionary, it comes from translations of parents. Okay, this is what I call, this is my term, okay, this is what I call social meanings. Meanings that you get from others, meanings that you don't derive, from yourself. Okay, let's say you got this before coming to this program. So after coming to this program, you will know that kitab can mean more than these words. It can mean what? It can mean writing. How do you get that? Fi'al. You get that from fi'al, okay, which the formula is past tense kataba, which means write, plus noun form. What's the noun form for fi'al? Ing, because it's verbal noun, and you get writing. Now, what's the difference between writing and all this stuff?
Abstraction.
The abstraction, kan? The writing can be any writing. It doesn't have to be Quran, doesn't have to be book. It can be even be a non-book. Can it be not physical? It can be, right? So usually social meanings are physical. Okay, and this is, what do we call this? We call this, and this is also my term. Okay, I like to use my own terms, so that there's a reason why I use my terms, because if I use terms that are already used, you will have a different connotation of the terms. Okay, so I'm trying to explain it as much as possible by giving new terms to things. So I call this formal meanings. Okay, why do I call this formal meaning? Because it's form based. You get it from the form, you hack it from the form. Okay, so which is richer? Formal meaning is richer. Okay, and formal meaning tends to be non-physical. Okay, it tends to be kind of mental, whatever you call it. Okay, as long as you understand. Okay, so when you learn Arabic language, where okay, before I ask that question, we will go to another meaning, another facet of meaning. Okay, I call this facets of meaning. Where from the social meaning to the formal meaning, you get something like, okay, for example, I don't want to give the answer yet, but I will give you the phrase for you to hack. Okay, we may have gone through this before, but just, you know, just we go through again to see, to get the message here. What's the meaning of Dhalikal Kitab? That book. What facet of meaning is that book? So when you say that book, is it meaning social meaning? Is it formal meaning? It's a social meaning, right? Social meaning, okay? But social meaning can also be formal meaning, all right? So if I want to make Dhalikal Kitab a formal meaning, what does it become? That writing, okay? So that writing, okay? That writing. Which one is correct? So both are correct. Okay. In fact, maybe both are not correct, Boon. Okay. So if you if you were to translate ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابِ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ, a social meaning would be that book in which there is no doubt is a guidance for the muttaqin. Okay, that is the social meaning. What is the formal meaning? That writing in which there is no doubt is a guidance for those who are God conscious, something like that. Okay, so both meanings, actually when I say facets, you can see something like pyramid. You have three sides, and 1, 2, 3. It doesn't mean one is wrong, one is right. It's just that there are people see things from different perspectives. Okay, so if I were to say macam the social meaning, let's say I say macam social meaning, biasanya apa orang selalu social meaning macam ni, macam I'm speaking Malay. Okay, let me switch back. Social meaning is when it's physical. So you will say that book in which there is no doubt is a guidance for those who are muttaqin. Okay, sometimes it doesn't really macam you don't really macam okay lah, okay, that's the social meaning, but I want deeper meaning. So you go to formal meaning. That writing, so that writing can be anything. Okay, and then you will go to somewhere at the end, you will go to personal meaning. Okay, it's as if like a hadith says, as if when you read the Quran, the verses are revealed at that time, at that place to you. Okay, so personal meaning would be personal for everyone. That is why kat sini, here, you will get people who do tafsirs, do translations. That's why when you read translations, you will get different meanings, because those meanings are personal. But once these people who wrote the tafsir, okay, and you read it, that meaning becomes what? No, if I write a tafsir, let's say my tafsir is called Tafsir Ridwani. Okay, and I would say kitab, this is purely hypothetical. Okay, let's say I am a HR manager in a company, and I would see kitab ni oh, I think what God means by kitab is SOPs. God is trying to see that, although I don't believe in this is hypothetical, as if God is trying to say, you should all have SOPs in your company. If not, there will be chaos, because SOPs will be hudan will be a guidance lil muttaqin, for those who are conscious of their work. Contohnya, nampak tak dia punya, when you personalize something, it becomes it becomes meaningful to you in your day-to-day life. Okay, so in this realm, if you are a person who is like macam professional, for lack of better term, you will see kitab as apa tu, SOPs. Someone who is mystical, contohnya, would see kitab. Okay, kitab mystical kan dia macam pergi jauh kan. Kitab maybe Lauh Mahfuz, for example. What is written. And you can also be scientific, and you can say that this kitab, you would focus on the miraculous aspects of the kitab and so on. So this is, let me just rub this off first. Okay, this is where you go to after you are done with the formal meanings. Okay, the formal meaning. So this is big picture Arabic. Here, when you learn the formal meaning of Arabic, you will learn word hacking, which is whatever we have learned in the last 12 weeks, and you will also learn sentence hacking. Okay, once you get this, you will get a smoother translation of the Arabic sentences and words that you want to translate, and from then on you can proceed to personal. Okay. I don't know whether that sounds great to you or not, but to me, this excites me. This excites me. So I just wanted to present sort of a big picture Arabic to you, so that you know where dia macam, you know, I because I like grammar, and not many people like grammar. I like grammar. I can immerse myself in grammar, like you know, not caring for anything else. Yeah, but not all people do care about that. Okay, so not all people do care about that, because they may not realize that after grammar they can go here. After grammar they can go here. Although without grammar they can go here also lah. Tapi itu nak kena banyak bertapa kat gua, and then receive ilhamat. That is quite a long cut. Not for many, not for most, but most people would need this. Okay. Of course, this works for any language, not just Arabic. But because we're talking about Arabic, so yeah. So that's where you are going. Any comment on that? Okay, so you will get a handout, okay, which looks maybe more fantastic than what I'm writing here. So I wrote this 2 days ago in Coffee Bean, so, and I was like, wow, okay, anyway, yeah, Coffee Bean Cave, yes, I don't know why when I'm there good things happen. Anyway, I wrote the triple facets of meaning, just 2 lines to conclude. Whenever one receives data or textual data in referring to the Quran, he or she needs to spare the effort to make sense of them before reaching some sense of them. Okay, this process begins from the process of receiving data, the meanings of things, text, and so on, to the process of making sense of them via their forms and structures, to eventually reaching the desired sense, which is the personal meaning or the functional meaning, for the meaning to be functional. If not, we just read the Quran just for the sake of 1 letter, 10, you know, which is totally okay. People enjoy that. If they don't want to move further, it's totally okay for them. But I'm saying that there is more to that. Okay, there is more to that. It's not just about reciting, but it's about understanding and applying, making it functional. Okay, so once we are done with this, we go back here, sentence hacking, which is grammar. Okay. Whew.